Hello and welcome to another week of Roll the Level Real Talk. I'm Sarah and I'm here today with Matt. How are you, Matt?
Up? I'm doing well. I'm doing very well.
Awesome sauce.
A lot of gaming this week, which has been good.
That's nice.
Mostly review stuff, so it's been crazy busy. But it's good. It's been
Down to
good
the
review
wire.
stuff. It has definitely been down to the wire, and my computer crapped out yesterday.
Oh no!
It had all my photos on it for the review I was doing. So
Redo?
actually, I didn't have to redo. I was able to salvage everything, but it was
Oh.
like it took me all night. So that was a party.
Well,
But glad to be here though. Have some real talk. So that's good.
So are you ready for a conversation about nostalgia?
Nostalgia. I am old.
Oh,
And,
come on now.
well, no. I mean, I've been playing games since I was probably 4.
Okay.
And
Samesies.
yeah, and I started on a Sega Master System,
Oh.
which is
I did not.
pre-Genesis.
I was still in, I went to piano lessons and they had an Atari there. So, but otherwise I would just go to my
Yeah.
Opos and play his NES.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so the point is we've been around since most of those games were new, and now they're old.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, fine.
So that's good, which means I'm old. But it's cool.
We're here to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and is nostalgia holding us back?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. Is nostalgia one of those things? I mean, especially with everything that's coming down the pipe with, we got classic servers opening on WoW. We've got level scaling happening now in WoW. Even virtual console markets and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Nintendo Classics.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
yeah,
this.
right? I mean, you got the Nintendo Classic and the Super Nintendo
mobile
Classic.
games coming out for our nostalgic games
Yes.
too, Animal Crossing and Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All that
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
So,
But-
is it holding us back?
Is it? Yeah, and I think it's a good question because again, we talk so much about all these classic adventures. We had all these great games we had,
Yeah.
and they were really good. But at the same time, if we're spending all of our energy and all of our time on these classic titles, are we progressing forward in the gaming industry, or have we just hit a point where it's all kind of just refining now? Like
Yeah.
I mean, even if you look at gaming visuals in the last few years, I mean, Unreal 3 and then Unreal 4 and these engines that have come out, I mean, they're gorgeous, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But we're kind of getting to the point where you can't really push it much
No,
further.
like I just upgraded to 4K and it's like I don't know what's after this.
Yeah, well, that's it, right? I mean, your eye just can only see so
Yeah,
much.
there's so much I can do.
Right? Your eye can only take so much of this.
Yeah, we
in.
had to take a half cycle in our systems this year's, and what are you gonna do? What is PlayStation 5 gonna say? Like, we're gonna remaster the remasters.
That's right. There's so many remasters.
Like, I don't know what they're gonna do.
It's true, yeah. Because I feel like if they're smart, instead of doing these remasters, all the PS4 stuff will just play on the PS5.
Oh, magic!
I know.
We couldn't do
I
that with
know.
PS3.
Right?
Had to
Yeah.
resell it to us.
Meanwhile, Xbox is like, oh yeah, you want to do backwards compatibility? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in all fairness, they didn't start out that way.
No, they've been backpedaling and trying to do the right thing.
It's true, and it's taken them a long time, and I think they're still feeling it. But I am grateful that they're doing it nonetheless, and I think that's the direction we need to go anyway as an industry. Is those older titles need to be able to come back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But again, not to the point where like, oh, I've got a PS5 now, I have to rebuy all of my games again.
Yeah. I don't know if it's good or bad, but like for the PlayStation 4 PS2 classics, I'm like, I didn't open my Star Ocean 3. I'm going to rebuy it because it's got trophies now. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to actually get all these trophies. I'm going to platinum it, and it's going to give me a reason to play that game. I bought it day one, haven't touched it.
It's still in its bag.
Like, same with Dark Cloud. I love Dark Cloud.
Oh, I remember that game. I forgot all about Dark Cloud.
Oh, yeah, 1 and 2 are on PS4. There you go.
There you go.
But I like every time there's a nostalgic RPG on the PlayStation Store, I buy it and I don't touch it. Same with any virtual console game.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that too. Absolutely. And
I
so
know
I mean,
how to get my money.
and that's the problem. Like we're feeding into this.
Yes, nostalgia
as-
sells.
Right, it does.
It's proven
Nostalgia
fact.
is feeding into this market, but we're not producing anything fresh.
No, and that's what worries me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying earlier, I'm doing a series of reviews right now on I have 3 different games actually. I got to bang out this week, and one down, one's almost done. I'll have another one done another day or two. And it's interesting because for the most part, I'm not really seeing anything new.
Yeah, it's kind of like I feel games are just borrowing from each other. Like you were saying earlier, like Torchlight 2.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
yeah,
Diablo, literally.
Yeah, and don't get me
100%.
wrong, I love Torchlight 2.
Yeah.
Runic was one of my favorite companies. I'm so sad that they were closed down,
Truth.
and that's a soapbox for me, so I'm not going to get on it. But one thing that did bother me about Torchlight 2 was it really was just a recap of Diablo 2.
Yeah.
In the story, in regards to story.
Or like even recently, like, hey, PUBG's huge. We're gonna steal that from them too. Like we're stealing from nostalgia like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
Well,
it sells.
I was just saying that's just market trends, right? What's selling?
Hey,
right
we're
now,
making
and-
it free and it's on
I
consoles.
mean, do you remember when MOBAs came out, like when the original Defense of the Ancients came out.
Man.
Which
Oh
no
man, I was in
that's
high
what it's
school.
called.
Oh.
Yeah, I was not in high school. I was old. But
they were saying that's the new WoW, and I was like, no, it's not.
It's really not. It's really not. But that being said, like we do see these trends that are happening of one game by people bite into one game so everybody reproduces it. But even beyond that, I think that the issue we're seeing a lot of, especially with these remasters, is it's the same stuff just repackaged. And don't get me wrong, I love playing some of my nostalgic stuff, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Is nostalgia, is it creating kind of this stigma where we're just held in this place of, well, this was a great game 7 years ago, so I'm going to fire it up now. And I'm guilty of it. I bought Skyrim on my Switch.
How many times have you bought Skyrim?
I don't want to talk about it. More than most people do.
And you don't even love it. Like, no, you're just like, I'm going to try and beat it.
I'm going to beat this game someday, maybe.
Do you have any Elder Scrolls nostalgia?
No. I tried Oblivion once on the 360 in a demo booth at EB Games in the Maritimes way back then. That was my introduction to Elder Scrolls, to be honest with you. So I really have no nostalgia there, but I keep buying the game. So.
But I want to talk about like the king of nostalgia. Mm-hmm. I think is Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. Okay.
But like they know how to do it. Like, their whole ecosystem is based on nostalgia. You get your Diablo characters in Heroes of the Storm, and you get your pets in WoW, and or you bring Diablo back in Diablo 3 and special events and stuff. Like, they're awesome. Like, I will log in to WoW every Halloween to do the Halloween event. Like, they know how to get me back, and it's just nostalgia from doing it with my sister, like, so long ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then just having all the cool characters in Heroes of the Storm. I don't necessarily love MOBAs, but I will play it to be my cool characters that I love from all the other Blizzard games.
I would agree with that statement. In fact, that's why I play Heroes of the Storm every day, because I always want the new character that's coming out, because I love all of the Blizzard titles.
They are so good at it.
And they are very good at that, and I think that's, to a degree, that's great. It's nice to see it done well. My trouble is when we get caught in that's all of our focus. Like, as an example, they did level scaling in WoW with 7.3.5 or whatever the patch drop was.
We know our exact patch
right. It's a 0.5 drop anyway. And there are elements of that where we're going, oh, this would be so good, I can relive content.
Yeah.
But then there's part of me going, but I've been reliving content for 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready for... Well, it's not quite 15, but...
It's close enough.
Well, actually, I mean, technically, yeah, I have been reliving it, because even, like, the Calling a Strat Home instance and stuff like that, and the Time Walker stuff,
right,
that's technically from Warcraft 3, so in a way, I've been reliving that for 15 years, which is still one of my favorite instances, but it's a whole other debate. But my concern, I guess, in all this is that we're getting to a point where we crave nostalgia so much, and the thing about nostalgia is it will kick you in the teeth if you're not careful.
How many versions of Skyrim have you bought and you don't have nostalgia? Like, you're like living off of other people's nostalgia. That's dangerous.
It's true. But the problem you run into too is like we don't try to move forward. We just try to perfect something we've already done. And to a degree, I get that as an artist. I get wanting to go back and refine something and things like that. But if we're not creating new things, if we're not trying new things, where are we going as an industry, as a gaming industry? Where is that taking us? The Nintendo announced the Labo today.
Yeah,
Nintendo Labo,
that's pretty funky.
Which, I'm looking at it going...
It's different.
I'm going, okay, it's like Little Big Planet meets 3D printers. Which, hey, that's cool. I mean, I give Nintendo props for trying something new.
Yes.
I do appreciate that they're going, you know what, we're just going to go nuts and try something new. And even though I might not necessarily be into cardboard cutout stuff... I appreciate that they're looking at the industry and saying, what can we do that's different? What we can do that's new? There was a game that was released a little while ago. Actually, it was last September, called Raiders of the Broken Planet. It came out on Xbox, I think PC, PS4 at the time. And one of the things that I loved about that game, I mean, it had some issues. I did a review on it, actually.
Okay.
It did have some mechanical issues, and I was concerned with some balancing stuff. One of the things I loved about the game is they were looking at the genre, looking at kind of the world we're in right now with games, and said, what can we do that's different?
Yep.
What can we do? Even from a payment model, even from like a business model, they're going, how do we do this differently? How do we move the industry forward? And I appreciate that a lot. Even games like Fortnite, same thing. They're looking at the thing and saying, okay, yeah, we've got some games that do some base building. We've got some games that do this and some games that do that. But how can we kind of do something new within that context? Now, don't get me wrong. They've totally ripped off PUBG with their Battle Royale.
They're kind of like Dragon Quest Builders, though, too. I don't know
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's literally Minecraft with Dragon Quest people and side quests. It's literally the only difference. Oh, we have blueprints. Do you have blueprints in Minecraft? I've never played Minecraft.
No, not Minecraft.
Okay.
But Portal Knights does.
Okay.
I think.
But yeah, that's literally like, hey, Minecraft sells a lot. Dragon Quest could use an American audience.
That's true. That's fair
so
point.
there you go.
So yeah, I don't know. There's I guess there's tension here because part of me is like, yeah, I love the nostalgia.
I know.
I will always sit down and play through Link to the Past. It's just I love that game. But at the same time, I want to try new things. I want to explore new IPs. I want to branch out and get excited about new things as opposed to the same old.
Yeah.
But.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes nostalgia hurts. Recently, the Animal Crossing mobile game came out, and I'm just like, Animal Crossing is one of my favorite franchises ever. Yeah. Like, that was like our family game back then. We took turns every day going to the shop. Mom got all the snowman furniture. But we had a system, and it's so nostalgic to the family. And then the mobile game comes out. I am angry. Like, it has nothing in common. Like, there's no charm to the game. It is repetitive. There's no free roaming like it used to be. I want to build a home. I don't want a camper.
I don't want an RV.
Like, I want to upgrade my home and put furniture I want in it, and the special events are just grating. And I am angry. Like, I'm like, I don't know if I love Animal Crossing the same way I do anymore.
Yeah, it's almost tainted
hurts.
Animal Crossing for you. No, absolutely.
I am hurt by it, and I am just, but I don't know. Some games that do it right for me are like the Atelier games. You've probably never heard of them.
I haven't.
But it's like a little niche RPG kind of thing, and you make potions and do quests for people and make friends. But the kind of thing where I like when characters come back to a sequel, and they're not the main focus.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do like that too. That's a good nod to nostalgia right there. Absolutely.
It's like, hey, they're there, and if you remember them, cool. But if you don't, it's like a whole new adventure, whatever.
Yeah. So like Mass Effect did that.
Yes.
Did Dragon Age do that? I feel like Dragon Age did that to a degree too.
It kind of too had the mom from the one of the witches in your party in the first game, but
absolutely.
Yeah, but it was still cool. I still like her.
Yeah, absolutely.
But BioWare knows what they're doing too, except for Andromeda. We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Andromeda, and I don't talk about the Old Republic either.
Oh, okay,
that's
right.
Just because I don't want to play WoW in space. So that's a
maybe Anthem will create a new kind of BioWare.
I hope so. I surely hope so.
But yeah, I don't know. But then you think like a dangerous thing, like people want the Switch Virtual Console so badly.
Absolutely.
And people will pay extra money to get the games they already own 3 times on the Wii and Wii U again. And people, all the stuff they want for the Switch are remasters. How many remasters were made the other day?
Yeah,
and how many are already out?
It's true. No, I agree.
Nintendo is like king of making money off of nostalgia.
I would agree, and they don't always do a great job with it. I'm looking at you, Star Fox.
Ouch,
yeah, and Metroid. Although I will say the new 3DS Metroid.
Yeah, and 4 looks.
Returns.
We'll see who actually making 4. They're kind of cagey about it, but
yeah, we'll see. But I guess we're gonna throw the question to you guys too, because we could talk about this all day.
Yeah.
But where are you with nostalgia in video games? Is this something that works for you? Do you love replaying these old titles? Or are you kind of looking at this going, man, nostalgia is exactly what it is. It makes you feel good, but you forget all the bad parts about it too. Which I think a lot of people are going to be woken up to when they play the new vanilla servers on WoW.
Yeah, guys, you don't want that.
You really don't. You don't even know.
We were there.
Yeah, you really don't even know. But to you, our viewers, what do you think about this whole nostalgia thing? Are you in? Are you out? Do you want to see new movements forward? Are you okay with where things are at? Let us know in the comments. And as always, we want to hear from you. And we thank you so much for watching this episode of Real Talk.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next time.
See ya.